been a long few days, and the last thing you want to do is fight a battle at the end of it, but here we are. Sustained a little bit of damage, but that's only to be expected. That's on the your forearm. That's the place that always gets got, but it's nothing too serious. It's not but a scratch. Not but a scratch. Came down early yesterday morning. Finally got to the area around Manchester, just off the Watling Street. All the deal with this crazy lady Boudicca. The way she's managed to get all the tribes together and the destruction. I mean, she destroyed a cohort of cavalry in Hispana, then she got to Colchester, wrecked all of that completely, burnt it to the ground. And we've been up in Mona, and Suetonius Paulinus, the governor who'd been leading us, he had gone with a detachment of cavalry down to London, because we'd had a message to say that they needed help because they knew that Boudicca's army was coming. And he got there, assessed it, and said it can't be held. And he met us back coming down the Watling Street. So we got there, and then because we were just a bit ahead of Boudicca, we were able to pick our ground. And he managed to find a really, really good site. There were trees behind us, which meant it was very, very difficult for any enemy to come through the woods in any great numbers or strength. But also we're in sort of a bit of a gorge. There were high rocks on either side, like a cliff, and so that meant that they couldn't attack from the sides either. We formed up, and a little while later, obviously Boudicca pitched up, and she fought thousands, and she was so confident of victory that so all the spectators, they partly blocked the end of the gorge, but then they were stretched out on the plain beyond because they were confident of victory. I mean, why wouldn't you be? When you outnumber someone nearly 10 to 1, you're going to think you're going to win. But of course, the Celts, what they do is instead of standing there and waiting and attacking you in some kind of semblance of order, they just run at you screaming. I mean, it's brave, I'll give them that, but yeah. So anyway, battle started, and the best form of defence for us was to just stand and stay in formation. And even though they've got more numbers than us, obviously, even if they surround us, it's only the front ranks that can do anything. And after a while, they were clambering over bodies and stuff and all the rest of it. And as the day wore on, it decided then to get the Celts decided that they couldn't win and started to flee. And hopefully fight another day. So we started to push them back. But of course, because they brought a load of people to come and watch, it meant that their exit was blocked. And we heard the story about Colchester, and we assumed that London and St Albans on the way north had suffered a similar fate. So the order was no quarter, and we showed absolutely no mercy. Everything we just went for. All the warriors, men, women, children. We even killed all the beasts that brought the wagons and stuff in. But Boudicca, we searched for hours, couldn't find her at all. The Celts, if I was the Emperor Nero, I'd come down on like a ton of bricks. You don't mess with the Roman Empire.